I literally, I suck at vlogging. Oh my gosh. So I went to my dermatologist appointment, blah, blah, blah. I'm home now. I'm going to try to edit, and I need to clean my laptop. I have so many clips and pictures and stuff, like, all over. And, like, I've been, you know, since I've been back from California, I've been back for, like, 15 days, 14 days. Oh my god, I've just been putting it off. I just have a lot to, like, go through and, like, delete, and, like, I keep filming stuff, and I have a bunch of random clips I need to put together, make a video out of it, or whatever. I just keep procrastinating for some reason. I just keep getting distracted, and it just doesn't happen. My hair's up in a ponytail, surprise, surprise. I don't know what it is lately. My hair is just frizzy. Okay, I need people to, like, let me know. If you're watching this right now, I don't care who you are. If you message me, Snapchat me, DM me, text me, comment on this video, whatever, let me know. Do you think my hair is, like, overly frizzy, like, all the time? Or am I just over-exaggerating? Because to me, I feel like, I mean, I get really insecure about my hair because I'm like, my hair is just frizz. Like, I wouldn't mind my curls, like, if it wasn't so frizzy, I don't think. Like, last week, someone at work told me, they're like, you have such beautiful hair, and I'm like, thank you, you know, like, I mean, I always, like, accept compliments and, like, oh, thanks, you know, like, if I'm having a bad hair day and someone tells me that, I'm like, oh my gosh, you think so? And then this lady's like, you should be in a hair commercial, and I'm thinking, what? My hair does not look flawless. And I said, if I didn't have so much frizz. And she's like, believe me, your hair is not frizzy. And I'm thinking, what? What? So I'm, like, thinking, like, am I over-exaggerating? Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like my hair is just constant frizz. And, like, I don't know how to control it. Like, since summer started, it's just been, you know, like, I can't even have it down because it bothers me so much. I don't know. Do you think I'm over-exaggerating? I'm a very over-dramatic person, so maybe I am, but I don't know how to stop it. Hey, a new hairstyle. I don't know what I'm doing with it. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I did it right. I just needed to get my hair out of my face, and I did not want to put it up. You know, I don't want to start crying through this. I really don't. Sorry, like, if I'm, like, walking around and the house is a mess. Oh, if I'm ever walking around and you see there's white right there, you see there's white up there, over there, yeah, you see all that white, yeah, I've noticed, like, if I'm walking around and I'm vlogging and stuff, I haven't talked about it. So, a couple months ago, there's the oven. A couple months ago, there was, like, cracks and stuff in the walls, and that got all, fixed and plastered over, or whatever it's called, I don't know, and my dad just hasn't painted it yet, so, I don't know, I thought I'd share that because I notice, like, if I'm vlogging or if it's in the background, I'm like, you know, if obviously I know about it, but, like, if I'm watching a video and something like that's kind of obvious, you know, I would want to talk about it. So, anyways, back to my thing here. I'm probably going to be walking around. I'm probably going to be staring at this because I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. But, okay, well, first off, if you think this is a cute hairstyle for me, like with the half bun, half down look, let me know in the comments because I'm curious. I don't know, because there's a lot of people who can pull it off, and I just feel like I'm not one of those people who can pull it off. Ginger. Okay, I'm just gonna go sit down, and then I'll have to get up and check my food because I'm starving and I'm making food right now. I just got home. Alright, I'm, like, rambling. I need to, like, actually talk about what I wanted to talk about. So basically, I wanted to talk about today. What happened today? I was going to pull out my phone. Well, my phone. I was gonna vlog about this morning when it happened, but it was dark and you couldn't see me, so I didn't want it to just be a black screen, you know. But again, this morning I was triggered. I was triggered again. By saying that, I got triggered by something and it made me have flashbacks. It made me feel everything from last year again. It made me have pretty much another panic attack as I was driving to work. This has happened 3 times now. 3 times. And I even got a knife because of this. For my protection. But it's just like, it's hard to explain this when, like, I don't want to explain the whole situation of what happened last year. But let's just say, last year, if you watch my videos, my vlogs, or I've talked about it briefly here and there, and this and that, I brought it up quite a bit, just because some things are still affecting me. But last year, around this time, like I've said this before, it was the worst time of my life. Things got really, really bad in my life, and obviously I didn't make any videos for a while, and I was kind of dealing with life. I don't really know if I really briefly, like, said, like, anything about it, but let's just say that last year at this time, and within the next couple months, I was scared for my safety for different reasons, and I didn't know what was going to happen to me. I was pretty on edge all the time. I already have enough anxiety as it is. I struggle with anxiety a lot. Like, my anxiety is up and down and here and there, and, you know, I'll have good days, I'll have bad days, you know. I'll go through periods of time where it won't affect me, I won't have anxiety, and then I'll go through other periods of time where it's just really, really bad, and, like, it's always affecting me, and this and that. And with what was going on last year, that was mixing with my anxiety was mixing with that, and it was not a very good mix, and it, like I said, it was not a great time in my life. So, a lot of things I'm scarred from, psychologically, emotionally, mentally, you know, all up in here. And that just doesn't go away. It doesn't just go away. You know, it takes time, and maybe it will never heal, you know what I mean? But I feel like, with me, I don't know, I just feel like it's so, like, I really come to the conclusion of what was going on in my life, and, like, what it was, and I honestly don't think I'm gonna heal for a very long time. I mean, I can move forward and move on from whatever it is, you know, but I just don't think those scars are going to heal anytime soon, and I'm noticing that a lot within the last month. June. It was June when I started, it was before I went to California. I experienced it twice in 1 week, where I literally drove to work having a panic attack because I was triggered and I was afraid, and it was bringing up a lot of things from last year that I, you know, like I said, I don't want to remember a lot of this stuff, but when you get triggered by something, you know, you're forced to remember. It's just forcing itself in your mind. And this morning, again, I experienced another thing where it triggered, well, 1, my anxiety, and 2, it triggered from the traumatic experiences that I went through last year. And it's just, as I was driving to work today, I just kept thinking, you know, this isn't fair. You know, why does this keep happening? Like, I honest to God feel like I won't get any better, because I know for a fact that I'll never know what's going to happen next. I never know while I'm still living here. Until I move to California, I feel like once I move to California, this won't, at least I feel like this won't affect me, or this won't affect me as bad as it does as I'm living here. Because once I'm in California, you know, everything will be different. Everything will be changed, you know, no one will know, like, my number, where I live, blah, 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 whatever, you know, it's just, I just feel like I'm always going to be on edge while I'm living here. It's just because I just never know. With the situation that I was in, I never know. And to me, that's scary. And I was thinking about that this morning. It's like, that's not fair. Like, why is this happening to me? I gotta check my food. But I don't understand at all. I don't know, like, if any of this makes sense. Like, I know I talk about, like, my past, and I've gone through a lot and this and that, but I just don't want, you know, to say, or, like, you know, wish it would end. I wish it would stop. Like, it's just, to me, like, it's just not fair. Like, you know, this is the time of, you know, of what happened last year, and again, I'm reliving it. What do you know? I'm reliving it. It just sucks, you know. I just want to live my life and not be afraid, and not, you know, just live my life and not get triggered by the smallest things from, like, and then it'll take me back, make me have flashbacks, and just make me remember the worst times of my life, you know, the things I'm trying to forget. I think that's why I am so very afraid to get close with people, because I'm just afraid the same thing's gonna happen. And I don't let a lot of people in, and, like, I might tell people here and there, like, I've gone through, I generally brief it, but, like, or, like, descriptive it, like, I don't really go into it, like, of how bad things were in my life, and, or what I've been through. I think it's so unfair, you know, like, you love someone so much or something, and then they have the power to destroy you, or do something like this to you. It's like, what? I just don't get it. And it's like so very not fair, you know, that I have to live like this, or live, you know, with this. It's just, I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know. I'm starting to be afraid again, and I don't want to go back into that place again. I just don't. I might talk about this more in a little bit, but right now I gotta get my food out of the oven, and I'm gonna eat, because I have not eaten all day, so I'm gonna go do that.